Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome back.
everybody. Welcome to
Spaced
episode
Out
12.
I think. Yep.
Big episode today. I
Kind
think
of.
it's a big episode today.
Yeah, kind of. There's been a lot. I feel like we've not done this in really long. Don't even know when it was.
Well, it was only last week for these guys.
It's a lifetime since then.
So, already
Ordered.
Right, so today
We should try and not swear at the start. Because apparently that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless one of us already has. I don't think we have.
No. So today we have watched Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, some of us literally watched it today. You know, I watched the whole thing today.
Christ.
So
Nah, to be fair, actually, okay. Do you want to just... This is the first time we've not spoken about this. Like, we've really not spoken about it much at all.
Yeah, but I think I can kind of tell what this is going to be.
Okay, you ready?
What ratings?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
6 out of
6.5?
10. Oh, okay. I thought you'd be higher than that.
I was going to say 7. I'm teetering between like a 6.5 and 7.
Yeah. To be fair, 6 is being generous as well, I can't lie.
I think this is... Look, you know what?
It's fine.
I've got quite a lot of thoughts about this.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not surprised. To be fair, I kind of do as well.
I hate the writing in this. I really don't like the writing in this.
So, just like...
Just so like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening.
So what? It's just what if? It's just what if for 4 long episodes?
Yeah,
which
but
I do have a point about as well.
The writing is just dead. Like, it's so bad.
It's such a like shell of like what like you know what I want these what I would love this to be is like a proper like this could be an MCU movie or a show, like a live action one with these characters, like an Elseworld thing, and the writing and the story to recognize that, but it's just not.
No.
Like at all.
My like main when I said like, oh, there's no, I feel like there's no connection. So for 3 episodes, they're trying to get this thing to space. And then the 4th episode, they're just like, no, that's not the thing anymore. This is the new
that
thing.
is true. And also the Nova Corps just weren't. They did like I don't know. I really just wasn't paying attention to the last episode. I can't lie. They didn't get involved in that fight, did they?
No, not with Hulk.
To be fair, I thought
but they didn't want anything to do with the world. They were just like,
yeah, I know. It's kind of like 20 years later. Yeah.
Literally the exact same as 28 days later. But it was just the whole thing. We're like trying to get to this point where they send that thing off to space. And then the last one, they're just like, there's a Hulk with all the...
Crazy Infinity... Well, they're always giving someone... What they love to do in this Marvel animation is give someone all the Infinity Stones. Hulk, Captain Carter had them, right?
Yeah. Ultron.
Vision. Ultron.
I don't think Ultron had them.
I think she did at the end of What If. Have you not seen what she looks like at the end of What If Season 3? She's kitted out and all this stuff. Killmonger had them.
Yeah, it's just like... It's just so weird.
And it's just like, they're just like, right, throw Hulk in. Right, he just jumped into the Infinity whatever, and now he's just this...
But I also do...
I don't know.
I also do sort of love that they just go, this is just going to go crazy. Like,
yeah, they do. Yeah, it really does, to be fair. And also they'll just be like, right, this character showed up.
Yeah.
Like, Thor's showed up, he's going to fight for a bit, now he's dead.
Yeah, but they can do that because it's not...
Yeah, because it's so not connected.
To get these people.
That is true. To be fair, there was a decent amount of voices of actual cast in this.
Yeah, did you hear what Elizabeth Olsen said?
Well, she recorded it in COVID in her house.
Yeah, she was like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, that's so long ago. To be fair, crazy. This does really feel like another... Same way that Ironheart... Well, not that I watched it, but even just the way it was released, this feels like another afterthought of like...
Oh, we made this and we need to...
Like, we made this, we need to get it out. Forget it.
I do...
And I think I don't think we're going to get a season 2, but I think some people would like that.
I wouldn't mind a season 2.
I wouldn't watch it.
But also I would. But also, this, more than any other MCU project, I feel like, really feels like a comic book. Like, you know when they make those comic books that are just like a one shot or like a 4 issue?
Yeah.
This
Random
is what that
characters.
feels like. And I like that they've done that. I want them to keep doing that.
Make it better.
Yeah, make the writing better. Also
animation style is dry.
Change the animation style because it's so ugly.
So ugly, man. But also I don't know, because the thing is, I'm like, if they really made this in the MCU, they would not have like Zemo lead like some revolution on the raft, like, and they wouldn't have... I don't know, what I did like about this, what I really liked about this is seeing a lot of the new characters, because a lot of the characters from this are from phases 4, 5 and 6, and seeing them interact.
Yeah,
It's really cool, yeah.
Also, no, but also the set pieces in this were really cool.
Yeah, but who cares? I just didn't care at all because, and also if this was with, let's say this was the same, but it was with the original Avengers, maybe a couple others, I would care more because I already care about that team dynamic. But because we've seen none of these characters interact on screen,
No, but I think that makes it more charming, like seeing a bunch of people that have never interacted.
Yeah, which makes me think, oh god, like the shell of this could have just been like a mid-phase, like Phase 5 Avengers movie with these characters. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think that's a really weird criticism. I think that's what's the strongest thing about this is seeing.
No, it's not a criticism of the show. It's more like it made me want that live action, and I feel like these shows, and that's the thing as well, what I didn't like about this, it's so weird how they're like, and they always do this in What If, how it's like when Thor comes to Wakanda, I'm like, right, that is from Infinity War.
Yeah.
And then you've got, there was another bit, and then like when Wanda's about to attack Kamar-Taj, that's from Multiverse of Madness. There's all these bits that they're like, but it doesn't even feel like a reference, it just feels like that's that scene.
No, but
and oh god, I don't know my point. But yeah, so I feel like these shows really rely on like, oh, this is like, even Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I love, it's like Civil War happened in the same way, like the Sokovia Accords, like they really rely on like, oh, this is like an alternate universe of the films. But this is so far removed because none of the, like Alexi and like Miss Marvel having like a relationship, well, not a relationship, but like when he's dying, she's like, Alexi, I'm like, do you know how far it is in my mind that Red Guardian and Miss Marvel might meet?
Yeah, but that's what's fun. That's what makes this fun, is that you're seeing these characters that probably will never interact.
Yeah, but that's such an L.
No, that's what they won't interact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also don't care that much about the dynamic between Red Guardian and Miss Marvel. Like,
no, but it was cool, like that little flirtatious moment between Shang-Chi and Yelena.
Yeah.
There's going to be a romance between them in Doomsday now.
No.
Alex on the escape pod said that. He was like, to be fair, he made a good point. He said, why else is that in there? Because they don't pay it off. She dies like minutes later.
It's just a funny little joke, I think.
I don't know. I want to see some romance. Give us some hanky-panky in Doomsday.
Oh my god, you think?
There's a lack of that in the MCU. I mean, maybe not, actually. There's going to be no time for anything like that.
No.
I watched like a whole guy who like thinks he's figured out the plot for Doomsday the other day. And I was like, oh, this is probably accurate. And it was crazy. It was so crazy.
We can get onto that later.
Always geeking about Doomsday.
I don't know. I thought this was fun. I want them to do more stuff like this.
I just don't care. I don't, because I'm like, oh, this is not what, you know what it is? I was watching thinking, this is not worth my time. Like, there's only do you know how many shows and movies there are out there that it's so hard to keep up with TV shows and movies because there's so much coming out and stuff like this. I was like, oh, this is just not worth watching.
No, but if it was good.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, but this one might not be that good, but I like the way they've done. Like, I hope they do more things like this that are better than this.
Yeah, but not in this animation style.
No,
they're so committed now. They're so committed.
They need to
I don't know why.
Just overhaul it, please.
To be fair, this might be the last. Because you had What If, 3 seasons of What If?
Yeah.
And then this. And that is really feels, because like Friendly Neighborhood isn't animated like this, X-Men 97 isn't, Eyes of Wakanda isn't, so maybe this is the last of this like
I really hope so.
nightmare era of Marvel.
Eyes of Wakanda's not that far off this either.
We need to talk about him in a minute.
Why?
Because I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, Marvel Zombies.
it was fine.
I
think I do wish I had shotgunned it as well, because by the end I was just I was doing my washing at the same time. So I was just like, oh, I just don't care.
I think this is, to be fair, for me, this is a real crossover of the two things I like.
Which is
Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, okay, true.
And it's
and
like,
also you have this weird thing with What If because you love it because it's just nuts. Which, to be fair, it is crazy. The finale of season 3
yeah, the last episode
is so crazy.
It's insane. It's like
What If people actually just don't even know that how crazy What If is.
It's mad.
Like that season 3 finale is insane.
Yeah, but this does kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it does. Like they're just like, right, Hulk is just
is a god.
walking Infinity Gauntlet. It's crazy.
And
to be fair, they would never do that in the film, so I guess it's like
I also hate about this writing. Sorry, just quickly, they were just like, there's just a point where they're just like, Wanda's got an army big enough to get him now, and it's just like, how do you know that? They're literally
it's just dead.
Things are just happening, and they're just kind of like they're just saying it's happened and they're not showing it or explaining how. They were literally just like, her army's big enough to beat Hulk Nass. How do you know that? Like, how? Oh, it's just so dumb.
Dry. It's just such good exposition.
No, but you know what? I really liked that raft sequence. And like when
that was the best bit. Episode 2, I think that was my favorite. Yeah.
And
I was
like
actually
when you see the Atlanteans, I was like,
that was cool.
Sick. That's so cool. Yeah, but such a good idea.
Like, I just don't care. That was when we got a lot of the characters interacting though. To be fair, I didn't. That Spider-Man Ant-Man team, I was literally just like, I don't really give a fuck about you.
Can't believe I know they kind of said they were going to do that, but I'm surprised they directly linked this to the What If episode.
No, I'm not. They always said they were going to do that. I feel like it would have been weird if they didn't. But mate, it was so. I remember seeing those like designs for the characters so long ago. It was like 2022 or 3. And it's just like, why is this? Oh, and yeah, the fact that Elizabeth Olsen, she said she didn't even record it in a studio. That's so funny.
She said recorded it like 5 years ago. How long do you reckon this has been made and they've just been sitting on it?
I reckon they did a lot of the voice stuff first, and then they probably went through that bit. Like, I reckon last year was the whole year they were going through the bit of the overhaul, and it probably got left behind, and they were like, right, we've started it, let's just finish. I think they probably only finished it like as recently as it normally would when it comes out, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think it was finished a year and a half ago, because I think they would have just released it. They would have just dropped it any time. Last year we didn't even get that much.
I also kind of wish they just dropped this like a month later in Halloween.
It's pretty too close to Wonder Man starts in November, I think, or December.
But if they drop it all at once, it doesn't matter.
First live action MCU show on the pod.
My God, crazy.
See how far through we get. Can we talk about this leak, please?
Just one more thing about Marvel Zombies quickly. What I hope they do, which I know they're not going to do, is a season 2 and just don't connect it. Just do another season.
Yeah, to be fair, when I was watching it, like, they should have done what you said. Like, this is just...
I know they should have done what I said. Obviously, they should have done what I said.
Mate, shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, supposedly there is a leak of this man right here, Tobey Maguire in Avengers Doomsday. Do you think it's real?
No. I've seen the image. No, it's not real.
The only thing I saw, which I think is interesting, is someone said, why would someone do like an AI or fake leak? Because the 3 photos... Because did you see the one with James Marsden, Letitia Wright, and Ian McKellen?
No.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
Because let me show you, because that one came out first, and that I think is real. But the thing is with the next one, is that it's exactly the same type of images. Hang on.
I can't believe that we are living in a time where we genuinely can't tell if things are real or not.
Like, can you imagine if that Andrew leak from No Way Home came out now? Like, we'd literally just be like, it's pretty AI.
Yeah, literally.
Where is it? But basically... and did you see the one of Doom as well? Look, that. Have you not seen that?
Oh, I have seen that with all the the very close.
Like, and that is probably real.
Maybe.
I think it is. But the thing is, these came out, and then straight after the next ones came out, and it was Toby, Channing Tatum. And the thing is, this was someone said. They said, why on earth would you put Namora as part of that fake leak?
Namora.
The fake. So those photos came out as a group like that.
Oh right.
The next ones was Toby, Channing Tatum, and the woman who plays Namora, like Namor's like.
Didn't even know that. Don't even remember that character.
And it's like, whoa, I don't know, man. That one I think is real because the images are kind of.
Even if he's in it, like.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, who cares? Can't be bothered.
Even if he's in it, I'm just not
actually so poor. Set is actually just falling apart.
Sorry, guys.
Look at our new posters, guys.
These are pretty firm up there, I think.
This empty space behind me, don't even worry about it. Please subscribe to the Patreon.
We'll get some upgrade.
Need some frame posters. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's crazy that there are. To be fair, I think there'll probably be at least one like nutty leak from Doomsday by the time it comes out.
How many big cameos do you think will be in Doomsday?
Not that many, but I've had a lot of people say Toby's in it. There was even a guy months ago who put out this thing saying he'd work on the film. He was working on the film. It's wrapped now, but saying he was working on the film, and he said all this stuff that has since basically been confirmed. And one of the things he said Tobey Maguire is in it. I don't know to what capacity. And I think he was the one that said about the Luke Cage thing for Chris Evans. So how many big cameos? I don't know. I think honestly, I wasn't really expecting, I mean, not that it's confirmed, but either of the Spider-Men to be in this.
No, I wasn't either.
I think big cameos, maybe like a few, maybe like similar to amounts of maybe just the same as Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I don't think
this will be the big cameo fest that sequel.
it won't, but there will still be a fair few. Because like Hugh Jackman probably won't get confirmed before.
This is so funny, the difference between speaking about this and speaking about like Endgame. It's just completely different.
Yeah, but mate, Doomsday is so different. Doomsday's way more crazy.
It is way more crazy.
I actually cannot wait. Mate, they're definitely dropping a trailer for that with Avatar. Can you imagine if we go to see Avatar 3 and we know that the Doomsday trailer is playing with it and it hasn't leaked online yet? Mate, that would be nuts. It probably... I do think...
Coming out of Avatar, not saying a word about that film and just going, right, Doomsday trailer.
Mate, from the moment that trailer ends to the moment Avatar starts, we're going to be tweaking. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to discuss that because need this go back. Need these three together again.
These three back.
I need him back first, my God.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, moving on. Do you want to talk about Mando very quickly?
Sure.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Who cares?
Who cares?
Literally, who cares?
Looks a bit ugly as well.
So dry.
I saw so many people.
Such a dry trailer.
I saw so many people say, like, how do you make the first bad-looking Star Wars film?
Mate, it's just who cares? Like, who actually cares now?
I don't care.
Like, I don't even know what the story's going to be, but it's probably just going to be fucking dry. I guarantee it'll probably be very similar to Solo, I feel, so it'll be quite good.
Just don't care, though.
I literally don't care.
Actually,
Actually, was watching that trailer just being like...
I'll go and watch this. I will go and watch this like I will a film that...
This will be like... Do you remember when we went to watch the Marvels?
Yeah.
That was so casual. That was probably the most casual I've ever watched an MCU. I remember it was like... in the week, I was like, should we go watch the Marvels on Friday? Like, you might as well see it when it comes out. And we just kind of turned up.
I was quite excited for the Marvels, actually.
Yeah, you were for some weird reason. On the day, though.
Yeah, because they dropped this nutty trailer about how it was like directly linked to Endgame and the X-Men were going to be in it.
And the multiverse.
Yeah, it was all... They suddenly said at the end... I think they just panicked at the end and they were like, right, here's a trailer that's just going to make it seem like this is...
really important.
Tweaked out.
Ow. Yeah, the Marvels that I really just went to, like, well... And I feel like it'll be like this. And I'll just leave and probably be like, yeah, it's fun.
All right,
cool. Gonna be a short pod episode on that.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I literally have nothing. I actually just have nothing to say. Like Babu Frick's in it. Whoa, recognizable character. I can't say that. I literally geek it.
Do you think Luke will be in it?
Do
you think Luke will be in it?
Yeah, I do. There's no way there's no one crazy in this.
Yeah, that is true.
Like 100%.
So funny that every film we talk about is just like, who's going to be in this? What crazy cameo?
Yeah, but there will be a crazy cameo. Like next year, between Mando and Grogu, Supergirl, Clayface, Brand New Day, Doomsday, there will be cameos in all of it. Superman will be in Supergirl, Batman will be in Clayface, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No, he won't. But there'll be some villain. There'll be someone that will be like, oh my God, it's that guy. Because there always is.
It'd be cool if the Joker was in it.
Fair, there wasn't really a cameo in Thunderbolts.
That was a Fantastic Four, kind of.
But yeah, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about something, but I don't know if you've...
Go for it.
I don't know if you've indulged in it.
Oh God, this is going to be the Wolverine game.
Maybe. This game looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Awesome.
It does.
Have you seen the trailer?
I have seen the trailer.
Man, it looks cool. Insomniac just know how to cook, man. They actually just know how to cook.
They know how to cook like a fucking in a slow cooker.
Look.
So long. It doesn't have a specific date. It will not come out next year. I guarantee you.
It will come out next year.
Nah.
Dude, they would not put another... They've already... I think they know now that if they delay it again, they're skating on thin ice with
that was announced so long ago.
That was announced 4 years ago.
So long.
Nothing.
Actually, so long.
To be fair, it's because everything they did with it got leaked.
Who cares?
But apparently they just scrapped most of it. And had to
crazy.
Restart.
To be fair, it does look fun.
It looks so fun. And also, just when you hear them talk about the characters that they're using, they sound like they really care.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to play... I'm looking at it. I feel like I'm going to play this for an hour and then just be like, oh.
Yeah, but that's just you with any game you get your hands on.
Not Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man.
No, a good game will keep me hooked.
What good game has kept you hooked?
Spider-Man games, the Arkham games. Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2. Dead.
Fuck you. Straight up. Yeah. No, it'll be good.
Do you think Spider-Man will be in it?
I was thinking that. I don't think so.
No, I don't think
But
so.
also, the thing is, I remember when this was announced, I was like, oh my god, we're going to start getting this Marvel Games universe. But fucking hell, what are they going to lead to, like an Avengers game? It's going to take 10, 20 years to get there.
Also, they've not done a single Avenger yet. They've done Spider-Man and an X-Men.
Yeah,
Apparently they're doing an X-Men game.
Oh, to be fair, Fantastic Four game would be fun. Got those nutty ones on Xbox.
I actually did. I forgot. I wanted to talk about like upcoming Marvel games. Did we already do that last week?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
yeah,
did
we need to make... Yeah, fuck. So cool.
Should I just list some games and you say if you're excited for them or not?
Okay, I'm going to say no to like all of them. Go on.
The Iron Man game?
No,
Don't care about that at all. I don't know if that's even still coming out.
not really. No, it is, we checked.
Oh. You don't care about that? That could be so
I
fun.
don't care though.
Imagine like being able to customize your Iron Man.
Yeah, but what if
suit,
it's
like-
not that though? What if they don't put that in?
Well, then L, because that should be a major part of it. Like you can add this and this makes you fly
Go on,
faster, but then if you add this, it makes your like blaster more powerful.
Keep
That'd be sick.
listing. Keep listing.
That Hydra game, that Black Panther. Captain
Yeah,
America
because I've
Hydra.
seen footage from that and it looks cool. I'm excited for that.
Not seen gameplay.
Yeah, but I've seen literally anything from it, apart from a little visual Iron Man coming soon, 10 years ago.
I mean that Hydra trailer
Yeah,
also came out like 3 years ago.
So long. What else? Black
What else is
Panther.
there?
Blade? No,
Black
Blade.
Panther game got cancelled.
Blade's coming though
Blade's
still.
coming. That'll be probably fun if it ever comes out. That's got a trailer.
Barely.
Still.
Yeah, Wolverine's had a trailer for 4 years.
Nah, but that's like an announcement trailer. To be fair, so that's that Blade.
Literally don't care.
Is there anything else?
But no DC games.
No
on
DC
the horizon.
games.
Suicide Squad, such a dud.
Suicide Squad actually, I think, almost bankrupted that company. You know, they've added a bunch of characters to
So
Suicide Squad.
funny. Yeah, of course they have.
Like, they've added Miss Freeze,
Oh, God.
the Joker. I don't know if they ever added Deathstroke.
Yeah, but how are they... Yeah, but the thing is they've added the Joker, but the Joker exists in that universe.
That's a different one. This is from the multiverse.
Oh my God, that game is so bad. That game is so boring.
Why is the Joker on the Suicide Squad? That is actually so weird.
Why is that game just... Why did Rocksteady make another DC game? It's such a fumble.
To be fair, they probably were like told.
Craziest fumble
They
of
were
all
told
time.
what to make there, probably.
But they weren't 3 Arkham games. Oh, I don't know. Speaking of DC, Brainiac and Man of Tomorrow, supposedly.
We already kind of know about that.
Yeah, but James Gunn basically confirmed it.
I kind of don't like that. I'd prefer it to be Bizarro.
I don't really know anything about Brainiac, but I think, from what I do know, he's a pretty big villain, and I think if Superman and Lex are going to need to team up for some reason, although it's just... But also, what is going to be this contrived way that Lex needs to team up? Because he's not even a metahuman. Like, surely they'd be like, right, this guy's turned up, Superman, who do you want to fight with? Literally anyone but him.
Well, they should have used Bizarro. They've literally set up Bizarro.
I mean, they might.
That would be so much better if it was Bizarro. And because also in Superman, I didn't realise this until we rewatched it the other day.
Peak.
He says Ultraman is like stronger than Superman. He says that.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, but Lex Luthor just would say that, wouldn't he?
nah, but you could just so what he says it like. So it makes sense then if he comes back also stronger because for some reason that black hole made him stronger. Just say that. And then
Say that.
And then it makes sense for Lex.
God, always saying get us in the right room. Just say he's stronger. But how? Just say it. Move on.
But then it makes sense for Lex to come back as well because it's like
It's
his thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do. No, I know. You made a good pitch, man. All
I
right.
know I did.
I know I did.
Come on, guys. Hire me.
What I feel like there's been loads of happening this week. Did you see that set photo from Spider-Man? Of the massive
Moving on.
we need to speak about that, the massive hole in the building.
Yeah, and it's just like a prison break.
Probably Hulk. Oh. No, right, but let's make the whole side of the building smash that. It could be Hulk. Oh god.
Apparently Punisher's on set.
Really burned through all our topics.
Okay, question time.
Question time, here it is.
Alright.
Go on, mate. Hit me.
Speaking of video games,
Oh.
if you could If you could pick one character, any character, not just a superhero, any character, to have a video game, who would it be?
Because I just thought...
Any fictional character in a video game.
I just had a thought. I'm surprised there's no Rick and Morty video game.
There's a VR one.
Oh, okay, there's no Rick and Morty video game. I mean, come on.
That's true, that'd be fun.
I'm trying to think. Because the thing is, I think what's so good about the Spider-Man games is the traversal. I will go on there and just swing.
Yeah.
And that is fun enough. And I think that is such a unique to Spider-Man, and it's really hard to think of other characters that have fun traversal. I heard people say that Daredevil would be fun if you were using like the fucking...
That's just Spider-Man though.
Yeah, but still. But then it would be it's just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like... It would be cool if they made like an Invincible game that was just like...
I mean, they're making an Invincible game.
Yeah, but if it's literally just like the story of Invincible, but just in video games, is that what they're doing?
Yeah. They crowdfunded
Wait, that Omni-Man boss fight would be crazy.
No word.
Oh.
Stop.
Been ignoring that for the last week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Rick and Morty answer was really good, to be fair. That is I've never thought about that.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that they haven't. And that would probably be quite fun.
Yeah.
Like a good Rick and Morty, like, you know what would be good? A good Rick and Morty, like, story game. That is just a random Rick and Morty mission. And then, like, if it's, like, referenced in the show.
Yeah, and they could, you know what, they could say, like, oh, this is a different version of Rick and Morty, but then...
Nah, I think you have it. I think you have it as, like, you release it, like, between seasons.
I think that VR game they released, they say is canon.
Yeah, but then you could have like references in the show to it, and Rick be like, "Oh, fucking hell, like I hate, like I don't know. I just think it'd be fun, man."
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Or like what am I gonna come up with here?
We need more Star Wars games.
Yeah, just make like a fucking.
Just make one where you can
make like a Luke game about him doing something between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
I make it like a video game where you like pick like Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter.
Oh, no, I hate that. Just give me a character to play as and play a campaign. When I turned Gotham Knights on, it went, right, here's the mission. Select your character. I went, no, I'm not doing this. You need to just tell me what to do. I can't.
God, you like the most dull video game.
Yeah, because I just want it to be. I want to have an easy life when I'm playing a game. If I'm sitting playing a game and I'm like, I can't. I remember playing Arkham Origins trying to defeat Deathstroke. I was like, mate, this is so long.
Yeah, but you are particularly bad at video games.
I do suck at video games.
Like really, really bad at video games.
Not Fortnite though.
Fortnite specifically.
It's not true, mate. Snipes got one tab the other day. What about you?
Yeah.
God, man.
A Scooby-Doo video game.
I was thinking that, but like, boy.
Have you seen that comic?
It's geeking with Shaggy and Scooby.
Geek Simulator. Have you seen that comic with Scooby-Doo where there's like a zombie apocalypse and they all like I've got it. I'm in bed. I can show you it later.
Or like a proper TMNT game, but like Arkham style would be fun.
Oh, they're making a TM and they're making the last round.
But everything's just. I just want everything to be Arkham style, the same way Spider-Man is, but then it's just the same.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is actually a really good game, and they've got really interesting combat in that because you use like the other characters.
That is mid.
No, it's not. It's not mid. Yeah.
Something's happened this week. We're gonna kick ourselves. Something's happened this week.
I don't think it has.
No, I don't think it has either. I'm just trying to will it into existence. Nah. Hang on a hot minute. Something's going on.
I'm trying to think of other video games.
Right. This is definitely real from Doomsday. There was a leak of a crew wrap gift and it had all the costumes on it.
Yeah.
And all the characters.
Who cares?
Oh.
Do you care about that?
Yes, because, and I said this to you, you said Reed just has a lab coat. That is not a lab coat. That's like a new jacket. That's so hard, man. So Sue's got one as well. So does Johnny.
Okay.
Hard. But it
the
also...
Fantastic Four have slightly different costumes, guys.
It also kind of confirms that the people from the Chairs announcement are... Do you reckon they are the main characters, the people from the Chairs announcement, or
No,
they've
there's
already...
way too many of them.
No, but do you think that they are actually the core? Because to put them on there, on that crew gift, do you think they are the core characters, or do you think they've just put them on there because they're like, if we put fucking Insomniacs Wolverine on there, it'll just leak?
I think...
Because if they're the main characters, that means that the Hulk, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man,
Is that's all the
Hawkeye.
characters from the Chair announcement?
It's all the characters from the Chair announcement.
And no one else. So I think I think it's just the Chairs, the people from the Chairs.
Yeah, but that's a crew gift for people that work there. If Toby works on it, if Hugh works on it,
Yeah,
if
but they'd
Andrew...
probably just put the people from the Chairs because they knew that if they give that out, then it's obviously going to leak.
Yeah, maybe.
That is a dry topic.
Right, okay. Yeah, but I'm just starting to wonder whether like any of these characters are really going to be in it. I just can't see it. I can't see an Avengers 5 with no Doctor Strange. It makes no sense to me.
He probably will be in it, or at least like...
Yeah, but if he's going to be in it, he's got to be like an important role. There's no way. Because when is he gonna, he's been off with Clea for years. He's actually been with her for
actually
so
just
long.
really am not like... The MCU is just such a mess.
Well, yeah. We know that. God, we talk about this every fucking week. But it's just too funny. Like, how... Because the thing is as well, like... I don't know. Like, I can't see a world where Deadpool is in, like, Avengers 5, but Doctor Strange isn't.
I don't know if Deadpool will be in it.
I think, honestly, there's more chance that Deadpool will be in it than Doctor Strange at this point.
Yeah, but that's also because Deadpool made $1 billion and Doctor Strange didn't.
Basically did. Is Doctor Strange probably one of the most popular characters that's still around?
God.
No Hulk, really? Because then apparently, because what is Hulk going to do at the end of Brand New Day? He's going to be
Yeah,
like,
Hulk is also in that like leaked concept art.
yeah, but I think that's for Secret Wars, to be honest.
Maybe it's just concept
No
art for the
Chris
whole
Pratt, no Vision.
But there's just too many.
Yeah, what?
There's
There's
just too
so
many.
many. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was looking at in Marvel Zombies. I was like, God, like the fact that a lot of these characters probably won't be in Doomsday is crazy. But I also
just
think a lot of them
more-
will.
Make more Marvel Zombies.
No, you should have made that. What they should have was what they should have done is after like
God damn, bro. Get it out.
after the Marvels, they should have made like an Avengers 5, and it should have been like Doctor Strange, Hulk, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, Miss
Oh,
Marvel. They should have made it like Secret Invasion, obviously, if you didn't do the series, or just some thing that just really tied together that bit, and then we could have had all this new stuff. We could have had new Captain America and Falcon, and Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and then they could come into it in Doomsday. Whereas now it's just this mishmash.
No, yeah,
And you could have had a proper... Hulk has not been in a film for 6 years. That is crazy.
He was in She-Hulk.
Yeah, I said a film. You could have had all these... You could have had a proper appearance from Hulk, another appearance from Spider-Man. You could have done the check-in with Spider-Man, which is probably... I mean, it's not really what Doomsday is going to be. He's going to be a Brand New Day, but he's not going to have a big role in Doomsday. And you could have had him had a small role in... Like, you could have even had characters like Captain Marvel be like one of the main characters in Avengers 5, and then kill her off or something. And then you're like, right, well, we're getting rid of some, we're narrowing it down. And then now... Because Captain Marvel will be in Doom. I mean, she's not in it.
You know what I liked about Marvel Zombies?
What?
That any character could have died.
Oh, what do you think of Blade Knight?
Oh, maybe the highlight of that whole show.
Yeah, but again, I'm just like watching it thinking, why have we not got Mahershala Ali? Because they've literally modelled the character after him.
Yeah, because they probably thought by the time this is releasing,
Yeah,
Blade would have come out.
They thought there would have been Blade 1 with Moon Knight, and in Blade 2, he would have transferred the powers, and then you got a Blade Knight in Marvel Zombies, but no appearances, probably never going to appear. How shocked would you be if they just introduced him in Doomsday as Blade?
That would be, I think, maybe the most surprising thing they could do.
Word, I would literally be like, no way.
That would be awesome.
Like, and he was just recruited as like part of Doctor Strange put together like a supernatural team. And he
Yeah, imagine just like a
recruited.
post-credit scene for some reason. It's just completely disconnected because like there are some supernatural threats on this world that needs stopping, and I'm putting a team together to do it. And it's just Doctor Strange and Blade.
Crazy.
That would be awesome.
Insane. Like, imagine Secret Wars, like, him and Black Knight from Eternals just step through a portal. To be fair, I'd like seeing Icarus in this. In Marvel Zombies.
Also, yeah, that
whole thing
Valley of the Gods
is
so
crazy,
cool.
crazy. That, because I like the idea they are.
This is what I mean by there were some really cool set pieces in Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, and they would also just put, like, they would just be like, here's Icarus. But they don't do that in the movies. They're so ashamed. You know what I hate about Marvel sometimes? They're so ashamed of their mistakes.
Yeah.
There was really a period where they were really just embracing it. There was like, yeah, the Inhuman series was shit, but just put Black Bolt in Multiverse of Madness. But when it's a massive failure like Eternals, they're so embarrassed.
I mean, they've kind of just been embarrassed by this whole phase as well.
Yeah, what?
I mean, the fact that Ant-Man came out and then they were just like, right, course correct,
but also
everything.
The fact that Loki's going to be such an important role in Doomsday from a TV show makes so many people. If I take my sister to, if I don't know, she won't remember. She watched season 1, not season 2. If I take my sister to watch Doomsday, she's gonna be like, "What? Loki is what? The god of the multiverse?" They're gonna be like, "Who Doom's after?" And they're like, "Loki." He's gonna be like, "Loki? He died."
Nah, but they'll re-explain it. Doomsday's just gonna be re-explaining things. I'm telling you.
I kind of don't think they will.
They will. They have to.
Yeah, but how do you re-explain that quickly? That he's god of the multiverse?
It's just like Thor's like, I sense my brothers holding it all
together. To be
together.
fair, they did put the TVA in Deadpool. That was quite smart.
Yeah.
But even still,
they didn't really. Did they?
Do you reckon like the anchor beings are going to be like a thing in Doomsday from Deadpool? They probably will. To be fair.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Man, I need to see a trailer for this film.
I don't think a trailer's gonna clear that much up, to be honest.
No, but I think a trailer will just.
Next Christmas is gonna be mad.
Mate, it's gonna be. Mate,
this time next year.
This time next year, we're gonna be 2 months out. We're gonna be
2 months out, and Spider-Man on our bags. Spider-Man will be like coming to streaming soon.
Like Clayface has probably just come out, or just about to come out. Yeah, Spider-Man's about to come out Blu-ray. Gonna go for that crazy rewatch.
We are actually spoiled over the next few years, mate.
Next year is gonna be the second half of next year. Brand New Day and Doomsday within 6 months is crazy.
The second half.
That is Endgame and Far From Home on actual acid. That is insane. That's such a crazy double bill.
The second half of next year is actually cracked.
Mate, it's not like this year's been pretty nuts, but like the double bill of Fantastic Four and Superman 2 weeks apart does not even compare to Brand New Day and Doomsday.
Yeah.
Even that. Yeah, mad. I don't know.
Can't wait.
I actually can't wait. The thought of sitting in the cinema when we went to Crawley to watch stay in the location to watch Superman. I was like, the fact that we'd probably be in this exact room watching Doomsday is crazy.
We're gonna be tweaking.
Actually, like when I watched Fantastic Four for the 5th time the other day, peak by the way, I was like, God, we were bugging when we watched this. Like there were so many moments where we were like, and to be fair, Fantastic Four, like in hindsight, is actually a pretty nutty.
But you know
movie.
what? The reason we were probably bugging, and I'm not saying we're not gonna bug when we watch Doomsday, but it's because Fantastic Four is like, we were watching it, we're like, we don't know if something nutty is gonna happen. Like it could, but if it doesn't,
it kind of did though. Like the whole the stuff with Franklin is really, and the post credit scene, and just Galactus being the way he is. I was watching like this movie is nuts.
It is nuts, but then.
But Doomsday.
Yeah, but we were also watching.
If Toby showed up in Doomsday, I would be like, what is happening? Like actually, what is happening?
Anyway, we should wrap up.
Yeah, guys, thank you for listening as always.
Thank you for listening to our
bit of a crazy
absolute
episode.
Spiral.
I just don't know what this podcast is going to be after Doomsday. Okay, it's going to be
Secret Wars. You're stuck with this for like a good few years, guys. Don't worry.
Post sequel is going to be dry. So dry. We'll be directed by then anyway. We'll be directing Avengers 8.
Yeah, these will be few and far between.
All
right.
Anyway, guys,
we'll see you next week.
Sign up to the Patreon. We're doing second rewatch Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. And we are watching Tron next week, so
Tron Legacy, and then we'll be doing Smashing Machine next week, which I'm actually pretty excited for.
Yeah.
To be fair, we'll probably talk about one battle after another as well.
Yeah, and probably Doomsday.
High likelihood.
All right,
guys.
See you next week.
Bye.